Said you're working on yourself. Is she helping with that too? You gave
High on your agenda, Professor, has been marijuana. Is this your priority in sorting the most pressing issue for Kenyans?
Yes, sir. When you look at development, you'll find out that most countries are moving into supersonic economic power. Canada recently manufactured its first marijuana plane, a plane made out of fiber. If you see all those drones that are used in war zones, they're all made out of fiber which comes from marijuana. If you look at the monies that we carry in the pocket, the monies, let me just show you, if you don't mind.
All right.
This one.
It's 1,000, yeah.
This is made out of fiber, which comes out of marijuana. People didn't know this. Now, if you look at Canada, last year alone, they earned $486 billion from marijuana. If you come to Uganda here, Uganda has made a deal with Israel. Israel, which is a holy country that has never done away with marijuana. Israel, which has used hemp oil for its healing purposes, which is made from marijuana. If you look at Malawi, the president of Malawi is a bishop of very high standing in the United States. Recently, he asked Malawians to uproot tobacco to replace it with marijuana. If you look at Zimbabwe, the president of Zimbabwe has legalized marijuana. Thailand, last week everyone in Thailand was given one stem of marijuana, 1 million trees, marijuana trees. Kagame has designated 350,000 acres to grow marijuana. In the US, the federal government has decriminalized marijuana to be no longer a federal offense. And finally, if you look at countries like Bangkok, they have gone a step higher. Now 50 kgs of marijuana is $302 million, 50 kgs. Kenya is in debt. The president here said that they are borrowing 2 billion yearly. The Chinese, who have lent us 1 point something trillion.
Actually, it's 2 billion going by report on a daily basis for this.
But that's what the government is telling you. It could be a bit higher. Now China, which is feeding us with propaganda and poor economic policies, has lent us money which has come from marijuana in China. China grows 165,000 acres of marijuana.
And you connect all that in the investment that comes from China directly from the farming of the bang, not anything else in terms of the industrial activity.
I was just explaining, sir. So if you look at last year, 2 years ago, the Chinese got $3 billion. No, 3 trillion. 3 trillion, that's subject to confirmation anyway. And then the cost of SGR, the small chuma from Mombasa to Naivasha, was $1.45 trillion. China lent us money that came from hemp. Now, we are in debt today because of the Chinese. But that's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is the poverty level in which we are. A sack of maize is 6,000 Kenya shillings, or approximately. And a sack of beans is more or less 45,000. The Kenya sugarcane industry has failed, flopped. Pan paper industry has flopped. Marijuana produces hemp, which produces the best paper in the world.
It's tried and tested, clearly, from what you've said, and I've given you time to review that. And yes, it's tried and tested in other republics in terms of the revenue potential for it. But in Kenya, with the other resources that we have, you will have bang top of the list ahead of the other resources?
Definitely.
Is it to cancel out the debt primarily, or to enable households to get money? What's the priority?
It's both.
It's both.
Yes.
So you're looking at, what's the structure? You've said you're having Bwana Wajackoyah as the minister of Herb Ministry.
Yes.
Besides the Herb Ministry, how will it work? What's the plan? Because you've said it takes 6 months to grow. One would expect that you would have grown it by now, so that by the time you assume office, people will already be harvesting. What's the tried and tested plan for you besides just the Herb Ministry?
Yeah, first of all,
play out?
let me correct you. It's not that we are going to grow it now. We are going, first of all, to legalize. And we shall look into the standards and create laws. It's not just something that everyone will grow. We shall have to regulate the industry.
Yes.
Because we are not looking into the smoking aspect. We are looking into the industrialization and medicinal. And then we shall have partners to work with. Like now I'm going to the US to meet some of the biggest companies that grow marijuana. They have invited me. And they're so elated to have me so that I can go and speak with them. The Malawian government has also invited me to go to Malawi. They are seeing me as an ally because we need economic growth in this region.